Welcome to Clinical Trials Digest. Today, we're diving into a topic that could change lives, yours or someone you love. We're talking about clinical research studies. Stick around as we unravel the mysteries of clinical trials and why they matter to us all. In today's world, chronic diseases like cancer, arthritis, asthma, cystic fibrosis, and diabetes seem almost as common as the air we breathe. When those life-altering diagnoses come, it feels like stepping into an entirely new world filled with doctors, tests, and treatments. Amidst this whirlwind, you might be confronted with the option of participating in a clinical trial, especially when standard treatments have hit a wall. And that's where we step in. Let's start first by explaining what clinical trials mean. Clinical trials are research studies that explore and evaluate new methods and ways to improve treatments and the quality of life for persons with diseases such as cancer. Clinical trials are an option for all patients to consider and play a very important role in improving healthcare. The results from clinical trials help in the development of new drugs, new diagnostic tools, new clinical procedures, and can also generate new questions for research, which may lead to new discoveries over time and assist in a better understanding of diseases like cancer. All the drugs, medical devices, vaccines, and tools we have today were made possible because patients or healthy individuals said yes and volunteered to participate in a clinical trial. Clinical trials are what investigators create to find out if a potential study drug works and is safe. Some of these potential drugs may be new in development, and other drugs may have been in use for a while but are being studied in different illnesses to establish if they can be beneficial for other diseases. Without clinical trials, we wouldn't have any vaccines, treatments for cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and many others. Every drug from your common painkiller to a leading cancer medicine has been developed through a clinical trial. These studies answer questions like, what side effects does the new drug have? Does it stop or slow down the illness it is designed to treat? Does it work better than current treatments? And can it be given alongside other drugs that are used for the same illness? The answers to these questions must come in the form of scientific data or facts, not just by the opinions of the doctors, patients, or families involved, but the actual results are collected and monitored. In running a clinical study or clinical trial, it's important to have patient volunteers or participants of every race and ancestry included in studies to better understand how the study drug works and every patient population. All potentially eligible patients are invited to consider a clinical trial, regardless of race, ancestry, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability status. Diverse representation matters in studies to understand if results differ in different populations. Every study participant received the same care, the same tests, scans, procedures, study visits, and follow-up. Plus, there are always safety procedures in place to monitor the well-being of every patient at every stage of every study. Because of this diligent monitoring, patients get personalized care from physicians and nurses. Clinical research studies are designed to remove bias. Some studies are comparative, meaning that some patients will get the standard treatment plus the study drug, while others will get only the standard treatment plus a placebo. Comparative studies are often done under double-blind conditions. This means that neither the patients nor the investigators know who is getting the study drug or the placebo. A placebo is a substance that looks like a study drug, but contains no active components to trigger therapeutic benefit. If there is no standard treatment approved for an illness, a patient may only get the study drug or the placebo. Patients can also be randomized to different groups in the study, meaning they are randomly assigned, like flipping a coin, into a particular group. Always remember, it is up to you to decide whether a study is right for you. Participation in clinical trials is voluntary and requires your permission or informed consent from start to finish. And of course, patients have the right to leave any study at any time. Not every patient with the disease or illness is eligible for a study. Enrollment is based on meeting all the inclusion and exclusion requirements. For example, most studies require that patients are over 18 years old and have moderate to severe illness. If you meet all entry requirements and you decide to participate, your informed consent is required before any study procedures can be done. A well-designed study can help answer whether a drug works, and if it is safe, whether the outcome is better or worse than standard therapy, and whether your illness responds to the drug or not. And all studies give researchers and doctors information about what to do next. So, the next time a doctor or nurse mentions clinical research, hopefully, this information has helped you understand what that means. Talk to your doctor and nurse to find out more about the benefits and risks of participating in a clinical study. Even after speaking to your doctor, seeking a second opinion is encouraged before participating in a clinical trial. Ultimately, the decision to voluntarily participate in a clinical study is yours, so long as you are not a minor. We appreciate you sticking with us until this moment. If you found this video enlightening, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to Clinical Trials Digest. Your engagement helps us continue delivering invaluable information. See you in the next episode.